Hello friends. In this module we will learn about points for actions and holds. 1 point, 2 points, 4 points, 5 points. 1 point. To the wrestler whose opponent goes in the protection zone with one entire foot in standing position without executing a hold. Clarification for stepping out in standing wrestling for both style. When the attacking wrestler is the first to step into the protection area in the commission of a hold, the following may occur. If the wrestler completes the hold successfully in a continuous action, he shall be awarded the requisite points 1, 2, 4 or 5 points. If the wrestler is unable to complete the hold successfully, after stopping the action the referee shall award his opponent 1 point. If the wrestler lifts and controls his opponent and he is unable to complete the hold in a continuous action, the referee shall stop the bout but not award his opponent 1 point. All the stops of bout by injury without bleeding or any visible injury are penalized by 1 point to the opponent. To the wrestler whose opponent requested a challenge if initial decision is confirmed. To the opponent of a wrestler designated as passive who fails to score points during a 30-second activity period in freestyle wrestling. Reversal, counterattack by dominated wrestler in parterre position and passing behind. To the attacking wrestler whose opponent flees the hold, the mat, commits illegal actions or acts of brutality in freestyle. To the attacking wrestler whose opponent flees the hold and the mat, in Greco-Roman. To the attacking wrestler whose opponent commits an illegal hold during the execution of an engaged hold, in freestyle. To the wrestler whose opponent commits offensive foul, after the first warning. To the top wrestler whose opponent refuses correct, parterre position, after the first verbal warning, in freestyle. To the wrestler who finally succeeds in completing the hold even his opponent is doing an irregular hold, in freestyle. To the wrestler whose opponent is called for a first or second passivity in Greco-Roman wrestling. Let's now talk about 2 points. To the wrestler who overcomes and then controls his opponent by passing behind, 3 points of contact, 2 arms and 1 knee or 2 knees and 1 arm or head or elbow. To the wrestler who applies a correct and complete throw that brings his opponent into a prone position or lateral position or a position with 3 points of contact. The defensive wrestler must lose control during the throw. To the wrestler who executes a hold that places his opponent's back at an angle of less than 90 degrees, including when his opponent is on 1 or 2 outstretched arms. To the attacking wrestler whose opponent rolls onto his shoulders. To the attacking wrestler whose opponent commits any illegal actions or acts of brutality, in Greco-Roman. To the attacking wrestler whose opponent commits an illegal hold during the execution of an engaged hold, in Greco-Roman. To the top wrestler whose opponent refuses correct, parterre position, after the first verbal warning, in Greco-Roman. To the wrestler whose opponent flees the mat in a danger position. To the attacking wrestler whose opponent commits a foul in a danger position. Let's now talk about 4 points. To the wrestler performing a hold in a standing position, which brings his opponent into a danger position in a continuous fluid manner. For any hold executed by raising a wrestler from the ground and bringing his opponent into a danger position, over a short amplitude, even if one or both of the attacking wrestler's knees are on the ground. To the wrestler who executes a grand amplitude hold which does not place the opponent in a direct and immediate danger position. For any throw executed from standing or parterre where the opponent is completely lifted from the ground and lands on chest or 1/2 outstretched arms. The defensive wrestler must rotate, any direction, over a short amplitude. Let's now talk about 5 points. All grand amplitude throws executed in a standing position which bring the defending wrestler to a direct and immediate danger position. The hold executed by a wrestler in the parterre position who completely lifts his opponent off the ground with the execution of a high-amplitude throw which projects the opponent into a direct and immediate danger position. So friends, we hope that you must have enjoyed this video and learned some new things about wrestling.